Namo Amida Butsu Namanda 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 Namanda. So everyone, good morning everyone. Ohayo gozaimasu. It's so nice to see you all. Some of the people, about 25 people in this Hondo. Thank you very much for coming. And then also, I want to thank you to all the other people to watching and hearing this Sunday service through the YouTube. I'm very delighted to lead this service today. Before the service, I'd like to express my deepest appreciation who made this hybrid service. Hybrid means in person, and then also we're videotaping it and then upload it to YouTube. So lots of people, even outside California and even outside the United States, watches this service. So I want to thank you to everyone who watch and listen and appreciate the Dharma on Sunday service. First, I would like to thank you to President Glenn Morita and AV team. We have a wonderful team. Today we have Kent and Aaron and Reverend Turner and Daniel and Matthew Coffins for coordination of Sunday service. And as usual, Nancy and Cheryl for welcoming people in the lobby and checking their health condition. So without those people's help, we couldn't have this Sunday service. Thank you very much. So this today's service, I would like to explain the service order. The screen says right here is June 27, 2021, OCBC and Vista Sunday service. We read three treasures. I will show you on the screen, and I read, and we'll chant some Nembutsu Wasan. Nembutsu Wasan. So for people who came to the Hondo, I gave you a copy of Wasan, and then also musical offering. I know, thank you very much for keeping your mask on, but you can chant with the mask on. Yeah, that would be nice. And then musical offering is a Awaken Amida's light, and I give you announcements. That's how it goes today. So first, let's read three treasures together. If you have a service book, page 10, three treasures. How rare and wondrous it is to have been born into human life, and now I live it. How rare and wondrous it is to be able to listen to the Buddha Dharma, and now I'm able to hear it. If I do not transcend the world of delusion in this life, when will I ever attain spiritual liberation? May I, along with the entire Sangha, with sincere heart and mind, rely on that which can be truly relied on in life, the three treasures. I rely on the Buddha. May I, along with all sentient beings, awaken to the great path with my entire being and discover the highest aspiration, which is to become Buddha. I rely on the Dharma. May I, along with all sentient beings, deeply reflect on the meaning of the sutras and gain wisdom that as deep as vast as the ocean. I rely on the Sangha. May I, along with all sentient beings, become one sangha of life, able to move forward and live with a dynamic spirit that is hindered by nothing. The surpassed, deep and wondrous Dharma, ever in millions of carpets, is extremely difficult in encounter, but now I'm able to experience and embrace it. May I come to understand and revere the true meaning of the Tathagata. Please join me, Gassho, please, and we recite Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. Thank you. So at this moment, we will chant a Nembutsu Wasan, which is the verses in praising Amida Buddha. So as I said, is you got a copy and you can follow and they can join me. Okay? Thank you. Namanda, what's namanda, what's namanda, what's namanda, what's namanda, namanda, what's namanda.
ち高速がむるものはみなうむをあなると述べたも平等確に奇妙せよ。ナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナ幸運無限女国一切の上に触りなし幸徳かむらぬものぞなき南寺を奇妙せよ。ナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナ少女光明ならみなしぐしごうのゆえなれば一切のごけものぞこりぬ異教へを奇妙せよ。ナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナモアミダンブナブコウセウエウ最大 り三途の国安開くなり大王具を奇妙せよ万にしくどく平等せ一切同つ菩大心往生安Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu, Namanda
Thank you very much for joining me to Nembutsu Wasan. It's very nice. Every morning I get up and having breakfast, and then I open up my Obutsudan, and then I do a Shoshinge, and Kimyo Muryojo Nyorai, Namo Fukashigiko, and then do this Wasan. Very soothing, very soothing. And I keep practicing, right? Otherwise I cannot, my voice doesn't come out. So that's how we practice. And then also, I appreciate the Buddha Dharma and Namo Amida Butsu I receive every day. And then I recite Namo Amida Butsu in gratitude to Amida Buddha. So today, I want to talk about awaken in Amida's light. Awaken in Amida's light. So, screen shows. Maybe I should read this. This is the fourth Wasan I just chanted. Ko u muge nyokoku. This is a Wasan. So join me, Gaishu, please. The cloud of light is unhindered. Like open sky, there is nothing that impedes it. Every being is nurtured by this light. So take refuge in Amida, the one beyond conception. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. So when I chant this fourth one, this Wasan, I always think about this image. This is a Grand Canyon. This is one of my favorite national park. My husband and I went a couple times before. And did you go? Have you ever gone to Grand Canyon? It's so dynamic, right? So, but even the cloudy day, you know, sometimes Grand Canyon changed the weather quite often. The sunny day, sunny sunshine is coming, and all of a sudden clouds come. But however, the sunbeam goes through even there is a thick cloud in there. Don't you think? So sometimes you see the sunbeam from the ocean going through the clouds and hitting the ground. That's how I see the Amida's light. There is no hindrance. Amida's light go through anywhere. When I open this drapes here, it comes in, but again it's going through the screen as well. So there is nothing hinders the Amida's light coming through from the Amida Buddha to me. That's one of Amida Buddha's light quality. So I want to talk about Amida's light today, and particularly the quality of unhindered light. Unhindered light. So, and luckily, I found Gatha today, which is the same title as my title, is Awaken in the Amida's Light. That's perfect. So we're going to listen and we can sing, even the mask on, we can sing Awaken in the Amida's Light. So let's see the lyrics. This Awaken in Amida's Light, composed by Wendy Yumori. So it goes like that. Close your eyes. I gave you the copy of this Gatha, so you can take a look at copy too. Close your eyes as the night sky darkens. Go to sleep. Through darkness, light still shines. This is the light still shines even in darkness. Steady, keeping bright while you're sleeping, glowing, holding you in night's unfolding. Close your eyes, go to sleep, safely keep dreaming deep, and awaken in Amida's light, awaken in Amida's light. Close your eyes through the lights until morning. Go to sleep. You will never be alone. This is very important. You will never be alone. You are in the light. Love will surely carry you securely, gentle, placing you in dawn's embracing. Close your eyes. Go to sleep. Safely deep, dreaming deep, and awaken in Amida's love, and awaken Amida's love. That's how the lyrics go. So there's a lot of Amida's light characteristic. One is light shines even dark place. It comes in and glowing, hold you forever, and never abandon you. The Gatha song, Awaken in Amida's Light, goes like that. So we are talking about the Amida's light. This image shows this Naijin. This is, we call it Naijin here. We place a Amida statue in front, in the center, and facing on your right, this is a portrait of our founder Shinran Shonin, right? He started Shin Buddhism, Jodo Shinshu, 12th century. And then left side, we have a portrait of Myono Shonin. Myono Shonin is the one who sent a first 2 ministers to San Francisco in 1899. That was the beginning of Buddhist churches of America, right? So what happened is Japanese immigrant people from Hiroshima, Yamaguchi, Fukuoka, Wakayama, any other place. They came here in the United States and get settled, most likely West Coast, right? In Seattle, Washington, California, yeah. And then some of the people Middle East, like San Diego, Chicago, Minneapolis, and New York. those are our wonderful Issei people. But they want to have their own temple. So those people, Issei pioneers, asked the Honganji headquarters, and we want to build a Shinbuddhist temple. So please send a ministers to North America. So Honganji Japan sent two ministers the first time to San Francisco. That was the beginning of Jodo Shinshu Shinbuddhism in North America. So Myonyo Shunin is the one who sent two ministers to San Francisco over 130 years ago. But this picture shows, I took this picture image. This is actually our Nokotsudo Obutsudan. Yeah. Have you been to Nokotsudo Obutsudan? That was an old Obutsudan too. Yeah. This temple was made about 1965, right? From Stanton to here. So that Obutsudan was here already. It was pretty much, it used up. And when we renovated this Onaijin, and we also renovated Obutsudan in Nokotsudo. So that's old Obutsudan. But when you look at it, it's just brilliant. Looks like brand new. It's Kyoto craft shop, did a wonderful job. Took them about 10 months or almost 1 year. So those Obutsudan, all the ornaments are not using any nails. That's all, everything is udon. So there is a ditch, they have to put it together. They can take apart. They took apart and they wrapped it and they shipped it to Japan. So the craftsman painted again, put a gold leaf on it. It came up, returned, brand new. See? So thank you very much for all the people who graciously made a donation to this wonderful renovation, in campus renovation. Now we are ready for another 50 years. We don't have to worry about another 50 years to renovate Naijin. So this picture, as I said, is Nokotsudo Obutsudan. So center again, this is a pictorial Amida Buddha, and all the lights there. There's 48 vows. Everything is vows that Dharmakara Bodhisattva made 40 vows to become Amida Buddha. That's a larger sutra narrative there. So Namo Amida Butsu is 6 letters. Namo Amida Butsu in Chinese character. And actually is a transliteration. Namo Amida Butsu is a Buddha of Amitabha, and Amitayus means Amida Buddha is a Buddha of immeasurable. We cannot count how much immeasurable light. Here you go, light. That means Amitabha, and life is Amitayus. And another name Amida Buddha has is on your right side. It's a little bit long name. This is 10 letters. You see the screen, a little bit small letter. I'm sorry. It says Kimyo Jinjippo Mugeko Nyorai. Yeah, it's 10 letters. Meaning, take refuge. Kimyo means take refuge. And where? And the Tathagata means Buddha of unhindered light. Here you go. This is light. I put the red letter here. Hikari is light again. And what kind of light? Unhindered light. Filling the 10 quarters. So this unhindered light coming from 10 directions to you. So take refuge in this Buddha Tathagata of unhindered light, filling the 10 quarters, filling in 10 quarters, all universe. So, Kimyo, Jinjippo, Muge, Ko Nyorai. That's the another name of Namo Amida Butsu. But actually, Shinran Shonin, our founder Shinran Shonin, really liked this 10-letter name, Kimyo, Jinjippo, Muge, Ko Nyorai. Because Shinran thought, Shinran Shonin said, Mugeko, unhindered light. It's such a wonderful light. So I want to treasure the unhindered light. Nothing is bother the light coming to me. It comes through everything. Even we have worries, anxiety, or maybe some greed sometimes, anger, ignorance. Doesn't matter. The light goes through those things and reach me, shine me. So Shinran thought this Kimyo Jinjippo Mugeko Nyorai is my Buddha. I totally take refuge in the Buddha. And other one is on your left side. This one is 9 character. It's Namo Fukashigi Ko Nyorai. Again, Ko, Hikari is there. Light is there. So this Namo Fukashigi Ko is take refuge in the Tathagata Buddha in Fukashigi. Is inconceivable. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, that's kind of light the Amida has. So, Namo Fukashigi Ko. Hikari, again, light, Nyorai. So, take refuge in the Tathagata Buddha of inconceivable light. So, those 3, Namo Amida Butsu, and then Kimo Jinjippo Muge Ko Nyorai, and Namo Fukashigi Ko. Those are the same meaning, and then meaning Amida Buddha's name. And Shinran said, take refuge. Please trust on it. Listen to the Buddha Dharma coming from Amida through the light. So I'm talking about the light. All the myogo, we call it myogo. The name has a light in there. So I want to go into more details about what kind of light. There are many qualities in the Buddha's light. So this morning, you remember, we chanted a Nembutsu Wasan. This one is English translation. I gave you a copy of translation. The first one, it goes, Mirajo ubutsu no kono kata wa. You remember, that's the one. That stanza shows Dharma body wheel of light is without bound, boundless, goes everywhere. That's what it is. So just remember that light is boundless. Okay? This is the first Wasan we always chant. Next one. Chie no koumyou akari na shi. That verse is Chie no koumyou, exactly the light of wisdom. Light of wisdom. We are getting the wisdom through Amida's light. And light is true and real from the realm of enlightenment. Okay? This is the second one. And go on to number 3 one. Gedatsu no kourin kiwamo na shi. Remember the third one? without bound. So when you hear the name Namo Amida Butsu through the light, you will be liberated. You will be fully free from all that bondage of life and death, free of suffering, free of pains, free of any challenges. So the light is again boundless. And light of course, is a non-discrimination. This is very important these days. Non-discrimination. It covers everyone. Covers everyone. Regardless, I'm a woman and a man, I am rich and poor, doesn't matter. The light embraces everybody. The fourth one, it goes, ko umuge nyokoku. That's my favorite one. I just read at the beginning. Clouds of light as unhindered. So you remember, the Grand Canyon, even sort of the thick clouds hanging down, but the sunbeam going through and reach you, so nothing impedes for the light to reach you, right? So I'm talking about all the Amida's quality now. And 5 is shōjō kōmyō narabinashi. This one is light of purity and no comparison. No comparison, without compare. I cannot compare this Amida's light with even the sunlight, even that moonlight, even this LED light. Nothing. No comparison. And the last one, bukou seu sai dai ichi. This is the last one. This one is Buddha's light is supreme in radiance and is so kind of powerfully burning, blazing light. Blazing light. So those are the Wasans we always chant. Normally we don't pay attention what we are chanting, but all 6 Wasans, the big theme is Amida's light. See, every stanza has the word light and explain what kind of light we are seeing and we are hearing as well. So, talking about the light, Shinran, Shonin, really focus the Amida's light because Namo Amida Butsu, meaning the Buddha of immeasurable light and life. And one of the book he wrote is 12 aspects of the Buddha's light. So 12 kinds of characteristic of Amida lights has. The title is 12 aspects of Amida Buddha's light, Amitabha. Amitabha means light. So the virtue of name of Amida Tathagata. Sorry, the screen is a little bit small letters, but the 12 lights he explained like number 1 is immeasurable light. You cannot measure how much light we have. So muryoko, immeasurable light. And boundless light is muhenko. There is no borderline. I can shine this much, but I don't shine this. Not. Instead, boundless. Everywhere. And unhindered light. That's the most important thing, I think, is mugeko, unhindered light. It comes through anything to me. And unequal light, mutaiko, and light load of all brilliance, ennoko, and pure light, shojoko, and joyful light, kangiko, and light of wisdom, chieko, and constant light, fudanko, constantly, without any break, it gives you light. And inconceivable light. That means I don't know how can I explain inconceivable light, right? Coming from Amida. And then unexpressible, that means again it's unexplainable. I don't know how to say the word. It's mushoko. And then the last one is light surpassing the sun and moon. So even the bright sun or nighttime is moon. At that time, Shiran Shonin's time, maybe the brightest one is sun. Well, at nighttime is moon. So those are, the Amida's light is more bright than sun and moon. So that's how Shiran Shonin really characterize and explain the Amida Tathagata's light in different 12 perspective. Okay? And we sometimes chant a shoshinge, right? A shoshinge is like Sesshu shinko josho go ino suiha mumyo an tonnai shinzo shi ummu jofu shinjitsu shinjinten hinyo nikko fu ummu shige myomu an. That verse there, that verse actually translation, again, Reverend Shinan Shonin talking about Amida's light. Let me read the translation. The light of all embracing compassion always illumines and protects us. The darkest of ignorance has already been destroyed by it. But still the clouds of mist of greed, desire, anger, and enmity continually cover the sky of true faith. Yet, just as the sunlight is obstructed by clouds and mist, below them it is the light and there is no darkness. Shiran Shonin said. So as you know, Amida's light is unhindered by nothing, and Amida's light breaks really the darkness of our kind of dark mind, greed, and desire, and anger, and sometimes ignorance, sometimes anxiety, and sometimes worries. But the light shows me, when I hear Namo Amida Butsu, I feel like also I hear the light. Funny, hear the light, but I see and hear the light coming to me. That light shows me the way I am, and yet it embraces me and never abandons me. Shinran said, please hear the Amida's light. Hear the light. Feel the light by hearing the Buddha's calling to you. Namo Amida Butsu. We hear the Namo Amida Butsu. At the same time, we also realize that myself is in Amida's light forever. Embrace me and never abandon me. And we say Namo Amida Butsu in gratitude. Well, let me explain and let me share my experience that I really felt the Amida's light. It was the last November when I was suddenly hospitalized and underwent a major surgery. I was on the ICU bed, connected with many tubes, including blood transfusion. I was very frightened, and I thought maybe the last of my life might be coming soon. Seriously. So I left. I felt I was really alone in pitch dark. At the moment, Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu spontaneously came out from my mouth. That's all I could do under the helpless situation while reciting Namo Amida Butsu. And I felt, yeah, I am not alone. I am within the Amida's light. The light already reached me and embraced me and never abandoned me. That's I felt in the ICU unit. Instead of begging the Amida Buddha to rescue me from the sickness, I thought I should be all right. Either I die now or I save my life. This settled mind really gave me a relief facing the life and death situation. I felt as if I heard the Buddha's calling me Namo Amida Butsu. That was unhindered light that broke my fear and ignorance. It was non-conditional liberation, whether I am healthy or sick, or I'm a woman or man, or any sexual orientations, or rich or poor, or good or bad. Amida's light embraces everyone without any conditions. So after the surgery, I was lucky enough to get well and go back to work and live the Nembutsu life. I felt very grateful. Amida's light comes from the depth of life itself and grabs to us and even transforms us and enable us to awaken to ultimate reality. Living in Amida's light means to live each moment fully and dynamically in deep gratitude and reflection to see how we live our everyday life. So in this Dharma message, I talked about the Amida's light 12 qualities Shinran Shonin shared with us. And particularly I focused at unhindered light, which breaks the darkness of greed, desire, ignorance, sometimes worries, and anxiety. We are all embraced by the great light by hearing Namo Amida Butsu together. So join me a show, please. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. So at this moment, now we hear a musical offering, exactly the same title, Awaken in Amida's Light. So you can see the copy I gave you, and you can humming or you can sing with the mask. Okay? Here you go. Yes, thank you very much, OCBC Choir. It's Awaken in Amida's Light. Thank you very much. So, now I'd like to make an announcement. Yes, next month in July, we have a Obon service. It's Sunday 11, July 11 at 10 o'clock. We'll welcome Reverend Marvin Harada, BC Bishop, and he will give us a Japanese and English Dharma messages. So you can register again if you would like to talk. It's going to be in-person and then also hybrid style. And then also today, Sunday, is a last service on the current calendar, but we're going to start a Sunday summer study session on Zoom. So if you're interested in studying July 25 every Sunday at 10 o'clock, and you can register yourself in Google form. You can find the Google form on OCBuddhist.org website. Okay. And lastly is if you are not yet a sustaining member, please consider it, and that would be great if you could support us and visit temple or CBC temple, and we would like to continue deliver the Buddha Dharma. So your support is very, very important. So to become a member, and you can visit Vista BB Temple.org and OC Buddhist.org membership site and join us, and then sign up for sustaining member. Okay, so I want to thank you very much for coming today, and after this summertime and the regular Sunday service will resume in September 12. Hopefully we can open up and we'll see more people in this Hondo. So again, thank you very much for coming to this service, and then also thank you all to participating in that YouTube service as well. So thank you very much. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Namandavas, 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 namandavas.